Buen dia. Sterling Adish back again. This is the Weekend Feels Energy Report from Medita with Love. I'm back after such a wild adventure. How are you guys feeling after that last very intense waves that just pummeled us over? It's been hell of intense, especially last week. I'm sure you guys have all been feeling all kinds of things. And, you know, luckily, after that really intense full moon in Libra aspected in so many ways, all the planets triggered in aspect in brilliant and challenging aspects, we have been gifted this pause. Well, we have had up until this weekend, I would say, this pause, this moment to allow ourselves to really integrate the information, integrate what has been revealed, and really process and just allow everything to settle, allow the dust to settle. After that crazy storm where perhaps sudden things were revealed or sudden changes came about or intense waves of all kinds of life-altering, life-changing information, realizations, conversations. We've had this moment to allow ourselves to just settle, allow ourselves to arrive and integrate all that information. It could have been a time of very powerful downloads, very powerful revelations about ourselves, our personality, our behavior, our past has been coming up quite a lot. And you know, we're still in that process of understanding what has been revealed. Okay, and there's been massive shifts internal, but here's the thing: we've just been pummeled. We've been like in this wave, pummeled and beaten, and just we've been rolling in this wave. It seems like it's been nonstop. Like what we've been processing and experiencing has been non-stop. And you know, at this point we could feel somewhat defeated or depressed or anxious or emotional because everything's changing. All the old systems are falling away, and yet we're not quite in the new system yet. So it can be very disturbing. It can be very tumultuous. And, you know, we're back. Many people are back on lockdown. I mean, we don't know what's happening. We know things are changing, and we had this like impulsive shift to go and take action, and it was very exciting, and yeah, this is what I want and desire, and feeling this like urge to go for it, and things start happening and then they stop. And this can be really frustrating or discouraging, or you know, we still don't exactly know how to operate in this new reality, in this new world, in this new paradigm. We are still in that transformational process, really. So give yourselves a break. I know for myself, it was such a crazy time. Mercury retrograde, full effect. Mars retrograde, full effect. Got stuck on Port Santo in between two storms. All kinds of weird communications, all kinds of delays. But everything is always perfect, isn't it? Like, you think it's the end of the world, and then you realize, actually, it's not at all. And all I need to do is reshift things and shift my perspective. And, you know, all kinds of weird emotions and feeling vulnerable and feeling like you don't have anything. But yet you have everything. You are your real treasure. So anywhere you go, there you are. You have all the tools available all the time. It's just a matter of perspective and consciousness and understanding with gratitude what it is you do have. Because we do have a lot, even when it feels like we don't. And this is still a very reflective time. We're in an internal moment. Mars and Mercury are still in retrograde, and so are other planets, actually. I believe Neptune and Uranus as well. So we're still in this processing of retrograde internal moment. And guys, we've had a massive shift. This morning, last night, we have entered Scorpio season, people. So Scorpio is an energy that I love. And it's an energy, I understand it very well. I have some strong Scorpio energy in my chart. And Scorpio energy is very feared and very misunderstood because Scorpio, the lowest level of Scorpio has all those undesired, unwanted human traits like jealousy, envy, manipulation, power and control dynamics, and loss and death. Okay, disruption, provocative, taboo. It sort of shakes. It's like a provokes you. It shakes you. Scorpio is provocative. Energy of Scorpio is really present. When you feel a Scorpio energy, it's like it's got this dark edge. And yet, a lot of people, even Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Ascendant people, a lot of people stay in the lowest level of Scorpio, okay? Because Scorpio is the sign of loss, death, rebirth, and transformation. And Scorpio's highest evolutionary desire is to transform into the next level, like a serpent shedding its skin, like the phoenix who burns himself in the fire and then rises up with more wisdom, transcended, evolved to a higher level. And the highest level of Scorpio is really wise, wisdom, like not attached to anything. Scorpio asks us to let go, and letting go is painful sometimes. And Scorpio is not afraid of those scary aspects, those dark aspects. Scorpio will go into the dark and will penetrate through. And this can be quite disturbing for people who are not used to this type of energy. This time of year always has a bit of a sad vibe. Well, it depends where you are, but we see the trees losing their leaves. We know that death is upon us. We know we are going to lose the light. The clocks change in Portugal this Sunday, in Canada in another 2 weeks. We are leaving the light, airy, sign of Libra, and we're going deep into the darkness. And when we get into the darkness, we become more internal, okay? And not only is the sun in Scorpio, but the sun will conjoin with Mercury this weekend. And Mercury's in retrograde in Scorpio. So we're digging, we're excavating. Scorpio is the master investigator. Scorpio sees everything. You cannot hide anything from Scorpio energy. So we're really excavating, looking within, finding what's in there. It's shadow season. It's time to work with the shadow. And what is the shadow? The shadow is the unconscious parts of self that we have not accepted or looked at, or that we have repressed. And the shadow is just another part of yourself. And when it's in the dark, when there's no light shone on it, it can seem scary. It can seem negative. It can seem harsh. It can seem ferocious. And yet, if it's there in the dark, we leave it unconscious, we're not able to integrate it. We're not able to assumir. We can't assumir these aspects of ourselves. And while we are repressing or denying aspects of ourselves, we are potentially open to explosives, reactions that we don't understand, and really not fully embracing our entire incredible creative selves. When we embrace all the facets of ourselves, when we fear not all aspects of ourselves, they stop being terrifying. You know, if you know you have this dark side and you look at it and you accept it and you embrace it, it doesn't subconsciously rule your life, okay? People who are more dangerous are those who are not aware that they have this dark side. The people that try to be perfect and everything has to be, I'm good, I'm so good, I never do anything wrong. Everyone has a shadow aspect. Everyone has those lesser human desires, obsessions, impulses. Everyone has something that we don't like because we were conditioned as children to show our parents that we were perfectly what they wanted us to be. And when we weren't, then we decided to deny, repress, and hide those parts of ourselves. But they don't disappear. They just come out in not so ideal moments. So this is ideal timing to look in yourself, to sit with yourself, to look deeper within, to see what's in there, to face those fears, to face those shadows. So this is a brilliant, brilliant time. There's a lot of Mars and Pluto energy because Mars and Pluto rules Scorpio. And also Mars rules Aries. So we have a lot of Mars, Pluto, power, control, fire, desires. We're reviewing all of this right now. So another thing that's coming up is Venus. Venus all week has been trining in a positive aspect to the heavyweights in Capricorn. So we've had Venus is in Virgo. So we've had her trine Jupiter, then Pluto, then Saturn this weekend. So all week, Venus is really present, and Venus is just about to change signs to go into Libra on Tuesday. We will leave Virgo, who's cleaning up, who's investigating, who's reviewing, who's making all the practical changes in our lives. And, Venus in Virgo, with all these aspects to the Capricorn, wants us to get ourselves together. Like, where are we at in our Venus aspects of life? Finance is huge right now. Finances is coming up in a big way. Relationships coming up in a big way. Career, work. What are you doing for work? Things are shifting. Things are changing. So we're really reviewing that. And this is a perfect time to reflect and to see where is your shit not together and how are you going to proceed into this new paradigm? How are you going to make new avenues for revenue? How are you going to create jobs? How are you going to relate? We're cleaning it up. It's still in cleaning. We're deep in there, excavating in the dark, cleaning out the cobwebs. Okay. So another thing is that, remember, all the Scorpio energy is totally opposite Uranus in Taurus. So we're building up to the next full moon, the blue moon, the second full moon of the month. And this moon is going to be serious stuff, particularly for those with fixed energy. Taurus, Scorpio accesses are really being triggered right now, okay? So guys, this week I pulled 2 cards, Inner Vision. It's all about going within, going within, going within, going within. Listen to your own truth. Okay, and I also pulled 6 of Cups reversed, which is nostalgia, which is going back, clinging to the past. We need to clean out what will not go with us into this new reality we're birthing. We are in a process of letting go of the past, allowing ourselves to lose what we no longer need so that we can move forward into the future with only the essential, the bare essentials. So we're cleaning out the crap. We're still in this purging. And guys, we may feel frustrated. I know a lot of people are having a hard time because it seems to be like this endless inability to really make things happen. Guys, we're still in the transformation. We need to let go of desiring and controlling an outcome. It's all about, we are upgrading, transforming, growing. It's not comfortable. It is painful. We're doing the best we can. And the more time you can spend going within, connecting with your truth, connecting with your desires, and reviewing yourself and your aspects that seem less desirable, the more we can embrace this brilliant future. So I'm sending you guys so much love. I know this is not an easy time. I am in the process of creating a workshop to do with shadow. I'll let you guys know about that because I feel it's a really pivotal time for us to integrate those aspects of ourselves that we have perhaps in the past rejected. Because when we accept and embrace all that we are powerful manifestors, powerful creators, and we're able to truly savor the gorgeous, infinite sensuality of this incredible life we are living. So let's be grateful for how far we've come. Let's be grateful for everything we do have, even though we want other things. Let's be grateful. You are the treasure you seek, okay? So I'm sending you so much love. I do natal charts. Send me a private message if you're interested. I'll see you guys soon. Boa fim de semana. Beijinhos. Fica bem.